Petrovich here, former Prussian.
Yes.
I was king for a few months until I was imprisoned and put in the locks and probably killed in captivity by the queen and such experiences that some may remember. I was thinking of that, sharing the quote that was shared earlier. It'll come back to me. It's not here at the moment. So I was thinking of that pause up in the that was mentioned where you don't want to continue on because of the wholeness of the feeling. And we had that, or I did, at the lake that we found, his hidden lake, as we hiked up a very steep slope, and then got up to the top, and on the other side there was a prairie. To our surprise, stretching out almost limitlessly, and you see mountain range in the distance, and one direction, and the other you can see the coast, or through the valley below, the ocean in the distance far, and so it was very wide and beautiful sky view, and we hiked over to towards there's a layer of power lines that go through this prairie. So we thought we'd hike over to the edge of them, which had a kind of a gulch, valley at that point, and which led down into the valley where we had come from, to the right, and the left was unknown. But when we got to this point, there, lo and behold, was this lake that's very unusual for anywhere around here, and could be man-made. I don't know. It didn't look like that though, and it had grass growing on the side where when the water is high during the year, and it was surrounded by a little thin layer of grass. The water level is low this time of year, but I just decided to wade into the muddy bottom, and clean off, and mud bath was an enticing idea, which I didn't do. But while I was there, I really felt that wholeness, silence, whatever you call it. And that's what I was thinking of, so I thought I'd share that. You can find that anywhere. And I remember, like, in New York City, I felt it a couple of times in the park or at this certain thing on the side of the street, just really briefly, but when my friend here and I would have hiked, we've had a little bit of experience with the walking, we're not talking, and then that whatever silence or quietude of self comes in, and it's really nice thing to do, and you can do it around other people around as well. I mean, it's not something to practice like, oh, this is a technique, I'm in the rapture, and here we are, God's all around me, or whatever, it's like, ho, 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 because, you know, this is really quite a natural thing. It has nothing to do with some kind of achievement of a higher level or a lower level or anything. I think it actually. So anyway, that's it on that one. So.
I had my dream last night. I was on a road, and to get across there was a dam in the way. And so when we went up to the guards, they invited us to inspect the dam. And of course, in order to do it rightly, we had to change our clothes. And in the corner was a pile of white clothes. So I waited till everyone changed, and then there was one pair left. So I put them on, and they fit just perfectly. They had a strap on the where the belt was, and it was at the cuff. It had strings so you could tie it off, and had a white top, which was nice. And so we talked about the dam and what its purpose was, and how many homes it serviced, and of course what the water was used for. And then, for some reason, 3 kids ended up being lost in there, and we had to search for them, and we found them and calmed them down, and then we went on with the inspection and got through and left. And that was it. I thank you guys.